Isn't 2 a prime number?
No.
It's no, it's not. No.
Oh wait.
It kind of is.
Yeah,
Wait, no, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
It is a prime number.
It's the only.
It's the only
even prime number. Holy shit! Math class. You're welcome. Science.
It's the one thing I kind of know is math. Everybody leave me alone. Because despite writing all the time, I don't know the fucking English language. Thanks for coming back, everybody. It's Wednesday.
Wow.
Excitement. Come on. I'm trying to bring the level up. You're all at like a fucking 3 right now. Let's go.
I'm at least a 3.7.
We're not talking about your dick.
Fair.
Hey, what happened last week? Those goes. Pizza person.
I finally didn't lose it.
You were waiting for it this time.
Yeah,
You were ready.
It's story time with Bagby. She's just got so much. She's typing in chat. I know she's typing in chat right now.
I'm not typing in chat. I'm just making the face up. I'm really hungry and eating my dinner. I also had a dog jumping on me.
Unrelated.
And he's being obnoxious.
You talking about me or the dog?
I also don't remember what happened.
All right, I'll do it. All right.
Oh.
So, last week opened with, hey, Jenny's in town. Young Genevieve. Do you call it Lady Junior when she has the same name as her mom?
You sure don't.
The second?
No.
Do you just Genevieve again?
Yeah, it's Genevieve
Squared.
again. Is the correct one. Yep.
Say because men have weird things about their names. Like for some reason they think if someone's got the same name that somehow their life goes on, and that's important to them. It's some weird genetic thing. And the women, they don't care so much.
Yeah, that tracks. I don't need all this running. That'd probably be helpful. Bagby sat there for a good half second and listened to Genny and Adris argue about food, and then she just Irish goodbye'd out of that situation just real well. So that she could run and find help because she was awkwarded after her eyeball thing, her death, her fiend and undead feat worked. So she went and found everybody. They all magically ran into each other through no help of the GM at all. At the gates to the castle section. At which point they decided that Joe and Ori would go with Stevens to talk to the city guard captain for, at that time, unknown reasons, but revealed later, to try to get troops to march into the Academy District to deal with the imminent threat underneath the library. The encampment of Minotaurs, Ogres, and Cultists that was discovered previously. Now, Stevens and Ori and Joe were successful to a point. The city captain, an elderly gentleman who they never caught the name of, agreed to send a scouting party in with Stevens of 30 people, I think. Now this is a non-combat group. They are just supposed to observe and report, with the idea being that if a city certified or city accredited, somebody respected amongst the city guard sees what has happened, then it is more likely that it could be taken seriously in the future. Because up to that point, it was simple hearsay. Stevens trusts you guys, but he didn't say anything himself. Uh-oh. Phil? Can Phil join from his work laptop? Or his phone? Maybe his phone. Just try his phone.
He could just pull up a chair next to Bagby there.
He could just pull up a chair next to Bagby.
I wouldn't be able to use headphones then.
Right.
That's fine. You just have to mute yourself, mute and unmute yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a pain in the butt for you, but whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's no skin off my back. The
Let me try one more thing. I'll be right back.
Meanwhile, back there, Bagby had found Crucible and Duncan to help her with the awkward situation, and also give some credence to the fact that she felt something coming off of Genny. Since Crucible has the same ability now to sense fiends and the undead, we've lost Crucible.
I'm still here. You just lost video.
Everything's going wrong now. Everyone's dropping out.
I'm just still going. They felt they could just so that Bagby felt like she was had somebody else to back her up on her claim. Of course, Crucible felt the same, and then they proceeded to just kind of hang out for a while Genny and Adris and everyone just talked. Duncan tried to use the scrying stone. I feel that it was inconclusive, would be a proper way to say that. Genny did catch him using it, but she didn't know what it was.
It was spinning around, and sometimes it would try almost stop pointing at her, but then it would start spinning again.
Mm-hmm. After that, on the way into the at this point, Joe and Ori were trying to rejoin the group, but they discovered that they were being tracked and followed by a couple of Banderhobs, which they correctly assumed were the ones from Lord E or Shitlicker's establishment from the Glitz Market. Knowing that they were being followed, they got everybody else and were able to get the jump on the Banderhobs before the Banderhobs got the jump on them. Fight went relatively well, despite Bagby having a real bad time towards the end of that.
She almost got ate by one of them.
She did get eaten by one of them. She just didn't die.
Right. That's a good point. She did get ate.
She didn't get to the stomach.
After that, they had a grand old time of everybody having their shawarma episode of just eating food and hanging out. Adris played some music. Everybody was having a grand old time, and then Bagby threw the brakes on that shit real quick with asking Genny if she'd ever died, which is just a thing you ask people during a party.
I feel like it's not something you ask a woman. It's just not right to.
Drinks were flowing. A good
Don't
time.
ask them their age, their weight, or if they've died.
If someone asks you if you are a god,
Asking if she's a god, I'm asking if she died. I've died.
say yes.
I was ready to talk to her about it. Like, I've died. Crucible's died.
Phil,
Isn't
do it on your
cool that
phone.
we've died?
Bagby's just trying to make friends, and she's
Just tell Phil to do it on his phone.
He's getting there. The computer's open.
On his phone.
It's starting. He's getting there.
Okay. Well, that's all that happened last week. We cut at that point when everybody, when the DJ stopped.
Tire sound effect that Bagby caused.
the DJ on the track. Okay.
Right.
So we'll pick it back up there. I'm sorry, what did you just say, Bagby?
Have you ever died before? It's like a party question. I've died. Died. Right? Is that not a normal thing? Do people not like die and come back alive? I lived underground for a long time.
Well, A just looks at Genny. I don't think I've died. She's. Did I ever die, Dad? Well, I'm pretty sure no. Dad, what do you mean you're pretty sure? Well, okay. I'm almost positive no. What? Every dad goes through that, where you're not sure if your kid died a little bit. Sometimes. That's why you check their breathing when they're sleeping when you're 19. I still check your breathing when you're sleeping sometimes. Oh, Dad, that's weird. Oh, Dad, that's weird. Oh.
It's kind of weird.
I don't know. You're weird. Shut up. Oop.
Insight check.
On whom?
On Adris. Is he really just checking her breathing because he's an over-worried or...
Hey, Patrick, you ever checked if your kids were breathing like way past the age you should?
No, because that's just creepy.
Idris is kind of a creepy guy. I mean
after I choked him out, yeah, then I would check. But I mean, like just checking if they're breathing, no.
All right, well, this is all recorded. We got him, guys. We can give up the entire sham of this
entire
fake.
sham of played this for a year.
The multiple campaigns.
Is the secret word. Breaking down your door right now.
We got him.
Mike, hearing Bagby ask that reminds Joe that we were concerned about whether or not Genny was a fiend. So that makes Joe discreetly use his divine sense to detect any celestial fiend or undead.
Celestial fiend or undead. And do you get, like, description of what it is? I don't know how the different things work.
I don't know if it would... I feel like it would reasonably tell me which one of those it is, but it probably wouldn't give me much more info besides that. Because a celestial, a fiend, and an undead, I imagine, would have different auras.
Okay.
No.
So that really doesn't require much like a roll or anything for me. I just kind of do it.
Does it take time or anything?
Nope, it's an action.
Okay. We'll do RGB.
I don't know what that means.
Anybody?
Red, green, blue.
Anybody want to explain RGB to the kid?
It's 3 colors. When blended together, it makes other colors, depending on the percentages of that color.
Okay. So we got a blend of the 3.
So
what you're saying.
We'll call this. What's the 3 again?
Celestial, Fiend, and Undead.
We'll call this Celestial. Whoops. Undead. And Fiend. Okay? And so if you mix red and blue, you get some purple over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you mix red and green, okay, you'll end up with like some orange and some yellows over here. And you mix some green and some blue. I don't know what you get over here.
Teal.
Would you like to use the primary colors on the color wheel and have it be red, yellow, blue?
Fine.
So you get
Yellow.
purple.
Fine.
No, because he speaks computer. He doesn't. This isn't real color theory. This is computer color theory.
It's
So
true.
you
That's
can't
what.
Look at her when you talk to her.
Look at the camera, you jackass.
Oh, I thought I wasn't supposed to look at the camera.
Okay. Okay. So Celestial's red, Undead is yellow, and Fiend is blue. So
Okay.
what
vibe is Joe getting? What sort of color vibe?
Okay, so what you're getting is white.
So I'm getting a positive reaction, but it's like in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to stick to the computer version of this because that's not accurate with color theory. So, but yeah.
That's, anyway, I got the message he was trying to get across, Phil. Come on, man.
No, Phil has to be late for the campaign and then be an asshole.
I'm not trying to be an asshole.
But you're succeeding.
At this point, you just do it on reflex. Just kidding, Phil. Okay, I'm gonna stop sensing, and I'm just going to keep that in mind. I don't feel like I should share that with everyone that's present yet.
Okay. Boop. Put Twitch chat above that. I don't know why it's behind that. First time. Okay.
Did everyone get their stimulus, by the way?
No.
Nope.
Not yet.
I did.
I did.
Huh.
He also made it legal so the banks can just take them from you if you owe anything. So.
The nice thing about having it automatically deposited is you don't have to see his fucking signature on the check.
Oh, I mean, I kind of wanted to see the turquoise crayon.
It's like the only time he's ever actually paid a bill. It's crazy.
And he didn't pay it with his money.
It's not his money, you're right.
Okay. So that's what you get. Continue. Yes.
I turn to look at Adris and say, "What are we eating? This is delicious."
Oh, that was a vegetable stew of some. Yeah, vegetable stew. Genny answers. Yeah, vegetable stew. Baked potatoes.
It's quite hearty.
Thank you. I don't want to fast forward until she gets back. Anybody have anything else to ask? Continue the thing.
I'm feeling pretty awkward right now. I'm just going to
Yeah, I'm good to go. I have hit my limit online. I'm asking awkward questions, so I'm just going to go to bed. Good night.
Don't.
Sorry I'm awkward. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Laura, you're really echoey now.
Because
It's probably because it's coming in Phil's mic as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
Phil's
yeah.
microphone's set to his webcam.
It should just be the.
It's set to your webcam, dude. So we're done with the evening? Okay. So long rest. For anybody who needs it.
That's my favorite kind of rest.
Me too. Too bad it never happens.
I had a short rest today in real life.
More than an hour?
Oh, I guess I don't know. It was like 4 hours.
You don't work on Wednesday nights, right?
Yeah, so I'm not as concerned about getting a full night.
A sandwich is calling to me like a siren. I'm gonna crash my ship into the chair over there. Okay. Next morning.
So who is in the room when we wake up? Is it just us?
Yep. No Genny, no Aegis.
Okay, I like check to make sure nobody's like walking in the room, and then I share what I gather everybody up. Duncan, wake up! This is important. I gather everybody up and share what I learned about Jenny.
Martin?
So you guys know I'm a paladin, and I can kind of detect things that aren't really supposed to be on this plane of existence. So I used that ability on Jenny last night, and kind of got a hit on everything. It's not super easy to explain, but basically I got that she's part celestial, part fiend, and part undead. I don't know what that means.
Don't even know how that's possible.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Adris is none of those, so I don't know. Mike, if Adris is one of those, I would have noticed that, because it's like anything within 60 feet of me.
He's a dude that has magic, but that's about it.
Would Bagby and Crucible ping his undead a little bit?
Just fiend.
Or fiend? No, it would be undead.
Mine pings fiend and undead, but I don't think it's
No, you as people.
Oh yes, undead and fiend.
You as people, you would ping. No, you as people. He's actually right. You would ping a slight undead.
Okay, but I already know why they do, so that wouldn't really bother me that much. You did say you just said you died, Bagby. I don't know why you look surprised.
Right, I didn't. I guess I didn't realize that that's how, being undead works. But I suppose that is. I just never. I don't feel like a zombie.
You're not a zombie. You're a Bagby.
I guess I kind of am, because I died and then I didn't die, and now I'm sort of like undead. Oh, that's weird to think about.
You're like
it's
Jesus.
Probably more like you have the the energy of the afterlife, rather than like actually being animated by any sort of undead power. You just have like the kind of after smell of death on you, I guess.
I smell.
Yeah.
Like Morgan's robe.
I told you I cleaned it. I washed it a week ago.
Yes, but how many farts and masturbations have happened in the robe since then?
Well, at least 30 farts.
And twice that many masturbations.
So if both of you, for some reason, you sensed that there was like something about her that wasn't right, and then you, Joseph, you also sense that there's many things or more things going on. What if there's something? It's not her so much. What if there's something inside her?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe there's another person or entity.
I think what he's trying to say
inside
is maybe Jenny's the box.
Right.
And maybe when they made her the box, she died a little bit. And so that's why she's showing up as undead. And then the fiend could be Baphomet inside of her. And was Genevieve Celestia? That is where I am confused. I don't understand the celestial part. But 2 out of 3?
Ain't bad.
Do you
I'm
think
hungry for
Aegis
meatloaf.
would allow them to do that to his daughter?
Does he even remember that happened?
Yeah.
But I mean, he would have been on board with it to do it because he helped create the spell. He may not remember now, but
What if he didn't know he created the spell? And, like, getting Genevieve pregnant was creating the spell.
maybe.
You
That's
see, they
definitely
needed a
concerning.
box. And Genevieve.
Thank you, Mike. The joke we were all thinking of.
People's motivations can be different and strange, and you might not agree with it, but maybe at the time they were like, this is the only way to save everyone, so they have to give up their daughter to do it. You don't know. Something's obviously not right there.
Yeah.
He did say everybody had to make some big sacrifices.
Aye.
And if they don't remember what they did because that was part of the spell, Adris has been living this whole time thinking that his big sacrifice was...
You cut out at the end.
that his big sacrifice was losing Genevieve. The original one, not the new one.
Aye. But in a way, he
So-
lost both her and he had to give up his daughter a little bit.
So
But here's the thing: it don't matter what the motivation is. We need to figure out if the theory is true. How do we do that?
And if it is true, what do we do?
Well, I may not know much, but I'm pretty sure we can't just cut her open.
I mean, we could, but we shouldn't. For all
I
kinds of
imagine-
reasons.
I would imagine we would have to seek the help of people who know more about these things than we do.
I gotta be honest with you. You guys are on the cutting edge of whatever the fuck you're talking about.
I think if our theory proves true and she is the box, then we need to know if she knows she's the box and why the sudden resurgence of Baphomet worshiper and if she's involved in that some way.
Aye.
We could investigate her ship. Go check out the sneak on the ship and check out to see if there's anything in her cabin that gives the idea that she knows what's going on or that she worships Baphomet or anything.
We wouldn't necessarily have to sneak. I mean, Duncan, you were pretty friendly with her when she decided you weren't the asshole Adolin said you were. Not Adolin.
Yeah.
Adolin? No, not Adolin. It was Ernest.
No,
Idolin.
that's the elf
Idolin.
singer.
Idolin.
Idolin's the criminal singer.
Yeah, but that's not her friend. Her friend was the elf singer.
No.
No, it was
It was
Idolin.
Edlin,
It's Idolin.
right?
What?
Yeah, because she was very upset at Duncan. Because
like
Why did
Duncan
you
was
have
so
last
mean
night?
to her.
The whole time I thought that it was the elf singer, and everything makes so much more sense because I was sitting here. What did Duncan do to Aiden? What did
Why
she
is
do
it me
to
always
her?
gotta be me doing something? I didn't do anything.
I know you didn't do anything, which is why I was so confused. But I get it now. Okay, anyway. Now that she knows that
Laura's
you
got
are
to change
a nice
a lot of
guy,
notes.
So many I and A names. DM. Way. Now that she knows that you are a nice guy and she kind of likes you and you have that like failing friendship thing, you could say, would you like to see my boat? And then I would like to see your ship because I've
That's how
never
he got
been
in his
on
problem.
I've never been on a really big ship, and I would love to see how it, you do the whole, like, you show me yours, I'll show you mine thing, and then we
Right.
get a tour of her ship.
That started sexual and just kept going.
I just think, Duncan, you need to be a little careful with the words that you choose.
What?
Remember yesterday when you had to kind of leave the room because you were so embarrassed? I don't want that to happen again.
Oh, right. Okay then.
Do you want to see
What
my
if we
dinghy?
just go and I ask her if we could have a tour of her ship, like all of us then. Why don't we just start there? It'll be easier for me.
Okay.
That seems like a good plan.
But we all have to be on our game when it comes to looking for stuff. So eyes open, minds clear.
My eyes are always at least like 50% open.
Right.
Our perception master here.
Getting really stuttery. Our stream is not clear tonight. Twitch has been having trouble today. So apologize to anybody watching if it's not great. It's not on our end. Twitch has just been having a lot of trouble today. There was a highlight gang butt stuff. There we go. There, at one point today, Twitch said everybody had 0 viewers. Everybody on had 0 viewers. So
Good.
Twitch is having a rough day.
Right. So, breakfast then?
Sounds good.
Right. I wonder if maybe she's cooking something. I head over to where she cooked dinner last night and see if there's anything going on in there now.
No, where she cooked was in your guys' room, and no,
She
they're
cooked
not
in
there.
her room. Oh. Well, that's awkward.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she can't really like criticize the way your bed is made because someone keeps using a different bed every time.
Someone.
Not that I'm complaining or anything. That would be impolite.
You mean we're supposed to claim a bed then?
Oh God, Duncan, you beautiful bastard.
Thought we were just all sharing beds. They're all the same, right? I did something wrong again, didn't I?
Listen,
Oh,
not a big deal.
Duncan.
It's just some people have a certain funk about them, and it's best if they keep that funk, a word I just now made up for the first time ever, stays with you.
I think I understand. I'm sorry then.
I wait until all of you fall asleep, and then I decide to crawl up on the end of their bed and puppy.
It's in the morning. Oh no, you were just telling a story. Sorry.
I'll try better then. I'll take that one over there. It'll be my bed from now on.
Okay, shall we go find Genny?
All right.
Right.
None of you know where Adris lives.
He doesn't live at the academy.
We don't know
No.
where in the academy he lives.
Well, he probably lives in the Academy District somewhere. Yeah.
I mean, we've been to his office.
No, he actually doesn't live in the Academy District, and you know that.
I just always assumed he fell asleep here.
Yeah, he's always here right when we wake up.
Well, he has been falling asleep there. But his daughter's in town, so he went home.
I go out in the hall. Is there anybody walking by?
No. You're too deep in the thing. You know what entrance he uses, because that's where you guys first met him.
Could somebody who has good map skills get us back to that entrance?
Survival.
It's trying to not use the game term.
I mostly
23.
always know where I'm at.
Yeah, I was gonna say Duncan should be able to without a roll.
17 with roll.
Either one of you can get to the southern main entrance of the library relatively easily. Is everybody going?
Yep.
You arrive at the entrance and roll perception when you get there.
$22.
13.
Modified 20.
I missed somebody. 22 from...
Genny! I got a 3.
Oh, okay, so irrelevant.
I don't even know how I roll perception with Joe.
So the 20s, because it goes from 13 to 20, I guess. The rest of you are kind of lost in the crowd. If you remember correctly, there was a big crowd in the morning outside of here. There's like a small market that pop-up shops that happen, full of foods and groceries of different kinds. But the other two see them, and Adris is... You can't tell what he's saying, but he's kind of showing... he's doing that dad thing where he's showing off his kid to a friend of his. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's
I'm not familiar with that.
a bread vendor. Oh, sorry, buddy. I love you.
I've seen other people do it, but my dad never did it with me either.
Well, nobody could find your... He tried to, but nobody could find your dad. He's a Lilliputian. I'm not joking. His dad is like...
Oh, we're talking about Chad's dad now?
Chad's dad could be in this room somewhere. I wouldn't know. That's the thing that you're going to hear in your sleep at night. If you hear somebody starting to talk
as long
about...
as he brings tequila.
No, it's whiskey, I think. But okay, so you know where they're at. What?
I'm just gonna watch Marty's cat.
Jack's freaking the fuck out.
Would you stop giving your cat crack?
He just does that. I don't know. He's just burning off that energy.
So do you walk up to them?
Aye.
Okay.
I just feel him, I guess.
Yes,
Wait for someone
sorry
else to do
about the delay.
That's fine. You walk up to them. Genny immediately sees you before Adris does, and lo and behold, he is doing like the, yeah, she's the first mate now.
She's doing so good.
Genny looks at you. Hey guys, save me.
Does she actually say that quietly, or are you pointing, like saying her eyes?
No,
definitely
she gives you save me eyes.
Okay.
Which everybody would have picked up on except for maybe Duncan, who doesn't understand normal social norms.
Now, Duncan, I want you to understand that those are save me eyes. Don't confuse them with other types of eyes.
Oh, Crucible, you suck.
What other
you
kind of
suck.
eyes are there?
All right, apparently I'm being a dork or something. We'll see you later. He walks up to you guys. Good morning. You out here for the bagels? They're each holding. Bagels, don't they? They're each holding salmon.
Aye.
Somebody call somebody.
Having a stroke, Mike.
I think Mike had a stroke.
I didn't know locks cause strokes.
Yes, they're having lox. Salmon, cream cheese, capers on a bagel.
Ooh, I'll have one of those. That looks delightful.
It wasn't the original reason we came here, but yes.
I mean, we're here. Hey, somebody get one for the DM. Okay, yes, whoever gets the food. So you're just kind of hanging out outside of the library now. So what are you guys up to? I don't know about you, but I had a wicked 3-drink hangover today.
Duncan has something he would like to ask you.
All the.
Right. So I'm quite excited to maybe see your boat. We were wondering maybe you'd like to take us on a tour.
The boat. Genny gets all excited. Genny gets all excited. Yeah, that'd be great.
I love boats.
Me too.
She didn't used to love boats until she was on my boat.
Adris looks at you. No, you don't. You said you don't.
The Destiny's special, though.
I get relatively excited about anything made out of wood. A lot of history there.
I don't know what that means.
I like the boat stop me from drowning when I go over water.
That is their primary function. All right, Dad. Listen. Yes. You can go. Okay. Love you. Quick kiss on the cheek, and she starts walking. Let's go.
Right.
You all just saved me from at least a half a day of helping him look through his fucking books. He was gonna have me help. Ugh. Can you imagine reading all the time? Just, ugh.
Yes, I can. And it would be glorious.
I mean, romantic novels notwithstanding. Kobe!
Life's really all about balance. Books and all are just fine, but, you really got to get out there and experience stuff.
That's what I tell him all the time. All the time. So, where are you docked at?
I'll tell her where I'm docked.
And you got how long have you been docked there?
Oh,
docking fees can be kind of expensive.
We
pay our dock fees.
A while now?
Awkward.
Maybe we should swing by the boat and make sure that it hasn't been repossessed or something.
We had 2 weeks paid up?
I don't think we did pay for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Right, but I don't know how long it's been. Has it been a full 2 weeks yet?
I don't think so. Probably been like a week.
All the days. I still like to swing by and check on her.
Sure.
Okay.
Just to be
Well,
sure.
and then Genny could see your boat, and then we can see Jenny's ship.
Let's go.
And then we save you a whole day of Genny. Look what we did there. So smart.
He's going to be so mad. I'm in. All right.
Fun trivia question. Do you know what your boat ticket is?
Excellent. Excellent question.
4.
I put it in there.
So you're mostly towards the end, if you remember correctly.
Duncan, why is that so damp?
Did you put
It's
it
a
in the
bit
box?
moist. I put it in the box, so it's a bit moist now.
Why is that dripping?
Everything
wanna
I put in
answer
this
that
box,
question.
it's a bit moist.
There's a joke there, but that's gross.
Thank you.
Don't
I'm
understand.
pretty sure the boat ticket used to say 342.
So as you're walking
Don't know where
to the
that came
port, Genny tells you guys, looks at you, go ahead and lead the way, boys. And she like taps Bagby on the shoulder and indicates to like hang back a bit.
Also, the D&D Beyond for Sunday.
It's what?
It's Sunday's group and not Wednesday's group.
Are you fucking kidding me? This thing does not update.
What?
Isn't that basically the problem we had Sunday?
Yes.
What are you seeing, Laura?
The overlay is the characters for Sunday's campaign.
What about now? If you reload it now.
Well, it doesn't work on mine for some reason anyway, so I'm not seeing
There
it.
it is.
Motherfucker. This is infuriating. Okay. It really just kind of works. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just like all of Twitch, it just kind of works.
Bagby hangs back with Genny. Only slightly terrified.
So how's the adventures been going?
Good, I suppose.
Cool.
I don't think we actually know what we're doing half the.
Yeah. Hey, so I really want to trade share notes real quick, okay? So like everybody on my boat's a dude as well. How do you deal with
Oh,
it?
right.
How do you deal with it?
How do I deal with it?
Yeah. Are they like giving you weird looks and gawking and, you know? Do you have to kick the crap out of them occasionally?
Here's the thing. Aside from Crucible, most of the dudes in my group are like humanish. So they don't really find 5 or 3 feet tall green with sharp teeth attractive. So I don't think that they like see me as a girl so much. And the fact that I do a shit more damage than some of them, not going to lie, my punches hurt a lot. They really see me that way. I'm sorry you're having trouble with that, but you are like a really lady. I can see the shit gawking and
The curse words are unnecessary, but sure.
was I cutting out?
Did you and Phil
A
switch
lot.
mics?
No, we didn't swap mics. This is the headset that you gave me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll
Put it up.
apologize forever.
No, I'll put it up here and try not to move as much.
Do you have another audio jack, maybe in the back of the computer? Okay. Well, we'll have to make it work. Okay, yeah. She just awkwardly insists on having girl talk with you as you continue to go. Insight. Roll insight, Bagby.
Okay. Yeah. 9.
She just seems like she's trying to be really nice.
Do you have something like specific on your mind? Because like, I'm not used to people just being nice to me.
Okay, maybe I read a bunch of Dad's notes. And
My eyes get real big.
outside of the already chibi-esque.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Bagby
big,
is,
but they're...
I have jalapeno on this hand.
Oh no!
The
Now you have it in your eye.
Yeah, I sure do. Fuck. I kind of get why maybe you guys have been weird around me.
Why? Also weird? I'm not weird. I've never...
I know
I
you're
always
looking
ask-
for the thing that my mom's in. And I don't know where that is or what it is, honestly, because... Well, I kind of skimmed Dad's notes. Jesus Christ. He can't. Who? By the gods. He can't. He can't not annotate. And I just refuse to look it up. Any of it. Just any of it. But I don't know anything about that, okay? And
Oh.
I don't really want to have anything to do with it, okay?
Yeah.
I get you guys aren't the same. I get you're different people or whatever, but you know, it's just really hard for me to not dislike you guys for who you are. And
I get it.
I just wanted to say that. Sorry.
No, honestly, I get it. This isn't necessarily a wanted or outwardly pursued. It was kind of just like thrown at us that this is what we are now.
Yeah, I get
And
that.
You probably know from your dad's notes, my grandma is and I've had to see her in a different way after finding out some of the decisions that they made. And I understand from their perspective, they think that these hard decisions and sacrifices, frankly, some horrible things were necessary for the greater good, but I think this group of people that are here now, I feel like and hope that we're different and that we're more open to trying other things. Duncan especially. He has got his little heart set on being a hero. And I think it rubs off on all of us.
Alright. Okay. That's cool. I just... You know. You don't seem like a liar, so I just wanted to tell you.
Thanks. I'm a really bad liar, and in fact, I have time shut a lot, and sometimes it feels like I'm going to explode.
Yeah, I kind of got that from you too. As you get close, you're in the dock. You're in the dock district now. Heading out towards the actual dock itself, that crescent moon shape on the side. She stops you guys real quick. Hey, that's my boat at the end, towards the tip, the northern tip. You can see a double mast, double-masted large ship. Along the side has written the Constant.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
It's got 2 masts. You must have lots of cargo room in there.
We have a whole cargo level, so that's pretty good.
A whole level then? How big a crew does she take?
Oh, just a couple dozen. It's not too big.
Couple dozen? Just say.
Well,
Can't wait to see this then.
Well, do you want to go to your boat first? Spaghetti tip.
Hey, we better do that first, and then on our way back, we'll go see our boat. Sorry. I'm quite excited, though.
Is so like the look of the boat? Is it like you explain the size, but is it like a nice boat? Does it seem well kept? Like, or he would respond to this, but he would be honest.
Roll perception.
I've had that's 16.
16. It actually looks pretty weathered. Not falling apart, but it clearly needs a new coat of lacquer on the entire outside. Coats of paint along the. There's some chipping on the name of the boat. There's some chipping on the headpiece. Everything looks a little worn.
Okay, or he'll keep his mouth shut then.
How you been, Sketties? I haven't seen you in a minute. All right, so heading.
Oh, hey there, Sketties.
And some improved boat things. It clearly needs a new boat thing and some. All right, fuck you, Sketties. All right.
More than one coat of paint.
I was trying to be nice, but now you're being mean to me. Going crazy. Fucking here, bud. The heading to Duncan's boat. You're clear at the end, southern end, if you remember correctly.
Hey.
No, you stay here, Sketties. We love you forever. Morgan will touch the tank and lick the balls.
What?
Didn't volunteer myself, but you get to where your boat is, and yeah, it's still there.
Whew.
Roll perception.
Good to know. Right. $22.
So there's a bit of the back port corner that has been sheared off from some boat behind it.
What? I run over? I have to see the damage close up? What happened there?
You basically lost the point. So it comes up to a point with like angled sides, right? And you basically lost the top half of that point. And it wasn't a clean cut or anything.
Did it always look like that?
No!
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering the same thing. Did it?
What is the dockmaster?
Oh, I haven't even noticed.
Master?
I didn't even notice the
geez,
back
Duncan,
part.
I'm
Yeah, that
sorry.
sucks too.
What's this shite? Dog master!
A guy comes walking up. He is wearing like a vest, a Guard vest. Yeah, what can I help you with?
I'd like to know what happened to the Destiny.
Well, I don't really believe in fate myself, but you know, we all just move through our lives.
My boat, you bastard!
Ooh, Duncan cursed. Well, I don't appreciate the language, sir. And I don't know what happened to your boat.
I thought that's what I love the hair in your hands, and I come back and that's damage like this. What?
Well, do you have any proof, sir, that it was not there when you arrived?
Yeah, of course I've got all these people here like hey, that they.
You're cutting out a bunch.
He's cursing.
He's cursing.
I'm cursing quite a bit. So, could you try to calm down now? Calming down. When we got here, all these people were on the boat, except for Jen, she wasn't on the boat. The rest of them are, can tell you, was it like this when we got here?
Sir, I can go over the notes from whoever checked you in, and we can see what their report says.
Actually, there's nothing you're going to do here, is there? Just tell me right now.
I will formally file a report, sir.
Did you file your report then? You file that report. You go ahead and you file that report. Mm-hmm. You know, I need to take a bit. And I look over the side just to be sure it's not a scum of grossness on the water beneath me. Is there a scum of grossness?
There's scum in
Probably.
what?
It's a harbor.
I rolled a 7.
Well, you see murky water.
I jump in anyway.
Ooh.
Sir, I
Disappear under
wouldn't
the water.
recommend doing that.
I'm down under there.
Is he... Should... That's gross. Why is he... Should we go after him?
No, he's perfectly fine.
I'd go deep.
He's just blowing off some steam. You know, he goes down, you know, pretty deep there, and he can stay below all of that stuff that you see floating around.
Okay. But he has to come back up through it to hit the surface.
He'll be fine.
I would recommend we all try to not think too hard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he gonna smell? Be honest with me.
He can clean himself off. He can kind of control water, so should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, underwater. Do you have any bonus... I can't remember. Do you have any bonuses to seeing underwater, Duncan?
I have low light vision just across the board. Nothing specifically about seeing underwater.
What is happening with Phil?
Phil keeps coming back and leaving and coming back. That's what's happening. I don't know why. So
roll perception.
as I'm down there. Ooh,
You talking into people?
be
You gotta say something. You gotta say hi.
24. Oh, it's Lincoln. Hello there, Lincoln. How are you doing then? Looks like you've got sharks on your shirt. Sharks. They're misunderstood creatures.
So what'd you roll?
A 24.
24. Yeah, you find this. You don't find all the wood, right? Because it's just like got chunked off, but you do find the metal bracketing.
I grabbed that. Is there any damage to the keel underneath the boat?
No. It was clearly just the corner of the
Just
boat.
on the top then. Excellent. I stayed down there for a bit and I pout.
Did he eat any of the waffle?
About like maybe a fourth of it.
You ate the waffle? All right. So, what do you guys do while he's underwater, I guess? He's been down there a long time.
So, so Genny, you might know this.
Aquatic murder machine.
Obviously, he's got to get his boat fixed.
Kind of agree with that.
I mean, who do we contact around here to maybe get his boat fixed?
Well, we use the Gorset brothers, but they don't. I don't know if they work on small vessels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little concerned about Duncan. Can I look over the side to see if I can see him?
Is he drowned? Is he dead?
He breathes water, so I don't think he's drowned.
No, he can't drown.
Okay.
I got an 8 on my perception.
I rolled a 17 acrobatics. I've come shooting out of the water on a jet of water that I've created myself, and I spin and I land on the deck of the Destiny in a superhero pose, or whatever as close as a superhero.
Hey,
pose
what's your magic based on? What stat is your magic based on?
My Constitution.
Your magic is based
on charisma. I'm sorry, charisma.
Okay, go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you don't cover everyone on shore with shoreline shit water. That's good. You land, and then there's a smattering of. I mean, that was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I popped the cork.
Bars and Sketties are doing full Dunk Industries chat at this point.
I popped the cork on one of my water skins, and I use that to clean myself off and spray off the deck.
Hey!
Nastiness.
Genny comes walking up to you. You know what? That's not bad. You actually did clean the shit water off yourself.
Aye. Thanks, I guess.
Sorry about your boat.
Me too.
Sorry,
I got angry there. I don't really get that angry, but I got angry.
Just some planks and some nails. We could,
I know. It's perfectly fine. It's in fine sailing shape. I know. That's not the point. The point is that I paid these nice people there to keep an eye on my boat, and they didn't.
Oh man, they don't give a shit about anything. We have to leave a quarter of the crew on the boat at all times just to make sure nobody steals.
Sometimes I think I trust too easy.
You know what? Yeah, you seem like that type.
Aye.
She gives you like a half-hearted pat on the shoulder real quick. Okay.
Suppose there's not much we can do now. Let's just go see your boat. Maybe.
Let's go see my boat.
Duncan, I know it's not much, but I'm kind of handy with a hammer. I can help you rebuild that if you need some help.
Aye.
Something tells me
Thank
he
you.
could drive a nail with his hand.
I can bend some boards too.
That's awful nice of you, Crucible.
Is that a
Take
sex
you up on
thing? Is
that.
he saying a sex thing?
What? Sex? What's that?
Oh, okay. Phil, use your phone. You head back down the dock. Do you still have the? Did you leave the cornered bracket on the boat, or did you?
Aye. I just
Okay.
left her there.
Okay. Bars. This is where we jump to Phil jumping around. This is where we transition to Phil jumping around in the background and shouting loud enough to trip Laura's Vox. For Christ's sake.
It worked.
Is it working?
Yes, it's working.
Yep.
You can see it then.
The
Just fine.
Yep.
you head back down the dock, and she takes you to her ship. You head up the ramp, and there's a guy immediately waiting at the top who holds out his hand. Stop, password. I'll kick your ass. Just move. You know the rules. Password. No. Nobody gets past without the password. She punches him and throws him in the water. And walks on the boat. Come on in, guys.
Hey, look at that. You got passed without the password.
You know, as far as I'm aware, that might be the password.
Yeah.
For a moment there, I thought it was something like a kick your ass. But then you actually did it.
No, that was last week's password.
Well, this is quite
You're
nice.
the first mate. Shouldn't you know the password?
Oh, I do. I'm the first mate. Why should I give the fucking password?
That checks out.
Anyway, here's the ship. She takes you on a full tour. 3 deep. Main deck. Poop. Yeah. All the way.
What is it carrying? Can we tell just by looking at it? Or is it all in like crates?
Down in the lower section, there actually isn't a lot in it right now, it's like barrels and crates and stuff.
Okay. I'm not that interested. Just if we were walking by, if we saw something.
She's very excited the entire time and insists on showing you every nook and cranny unless you guys stop her.
No, this is amazing.
I wouldn't be so rude as to interrupt.
How long have you been doing this, Jenny?
Oh, couple years. As soon as Dad let me, basically.
Wow, you're the first mate already, huh?
Oh yeah, you only murder a couple people generally, but it's went pretty well.
That's a funny joke.
What?
Hey, Duncan, do you remember when I murdered that person riding Ori in Shark? Can I be the...
I do remember.
It really does.
Can I be the
sound like-
first mate of the Destiny?
Aye. You should absolutely be the first mate of the Destiny.
Ooh,
I
ooh.
would
Murder
have thought of it
work.
earlier.
If you're doing like the whole thing, you need a quartermaster, a rigsman, and a coxswain.
Let's see then.
And a what?
Coxswain.
Who
Does
could
that have
be
to
the
do with
coxswain?
roosters?
It's the person who steers.
Real question: is the bosun similar to the first mate? Same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I've got to be the coxswain then because I do the steering.
Oh no, you're the captain. You got it. Okay, well you need to pick a first coxswain. First coxswain.
Excellent.
I can't remember the fucking word I said.
I think that Crucible, you should be the rigsman. I bet you could do some nice rigging.
Well, I did learn a lot of knots and things like that while in the army.
Jeez. So you can move your camera, and you choose to sit in the bottom fourth.
I see that everything's well maintained in here.
He didn't move it at all.
Yeah, I moved it a little bit. I'm a little more centered.
Still have jalapeno on this hand. Ow!
Stop doing that.
Dinner and a show. All right.
Where's your quarters at?
Oh, yeah, I'm in across. So she takes you to basically this part up here. This is the captain's quarters over here. Yes. Up here is where she is, and there's like 3 beds in there. It's me, quartermaster, and coxman in here.
So
There-
it's you and 2 dudes in there?
Yeah, I'm over here. She takes you behind basically drapes that she has nailed to the ceiling and floor to create like a cloth wall.
How good's the masonry? The carpentry, I guess, since it's wood.
Masonry.
Shoddy.
Shoddy.
Yeah. Shoddy.
You are my mind. Yeah, yeah.
Do they, like, sleep on the ship while you're in port?
They sometimes, depends if they've paid for lodging or whatever, but that's why I stay with Dad.
Because I was going to suggest a night sleepover. Also, we can fuck with their stuff if they're not here.
Ooh, that's not bad. Dad'll be pissed. I'm in. Are you guys in?
Sure.
For girls' night, sure.
Ooh,
I miss sleeping on a boat.
we should get a keg. I'm gonna get a bunch of eggs.
Does
I get
she
the
run
feeling
off?
Jenny doesn't
Yeah,
have
she
a
takes
lot
out.
of
She takes
friends.
off running to get eggs and a keg, I guess.
Whoa, okay, cat.
Okay.
Oh, I heard cake, and I thought the eggs were to bake a cake, and that would have been such an endeavor.
If she leaves us alone, I'm looking around.
She left. She was excited.
Then I'm going to look around her room.
If I haven't properly portrayed this, she's not incredibly mature.
Does the door open inwards to this cabin?
Yes, it does, and it locks.
Okay.
It locks from both the outside and the inside.
I'm not going to lock it, but I'm going to lean against the door
Pee break.
so that it's not nobody can get in. Nobody can get in easily, but at the same time, if somebody does show up, they can't be like, "Why'd you lock it?" You know. It's
Right,
like,
right,
I
right.
was just leaning against the wall.
Right.
Ugh.
So what do you guys do?
I mean, you
I'm in-
did say several. You had her say several times that, oh, this will really make Dad mad. I'm gonna look around, but I'm not going. I'm going to see everything I can see without touching it.
Everything you can see without touching it.
No touching.
Okay. So that's just perception. Investigation if you're actually going to dig into stuff. So,
Whatever you want to call it. Which one do you want it to be?
perception if you're just looking around. It's investigation if you're rifling.
Okay,
through.
I'm not thumbing through anything. I'm just looking at things. So
Okay.
That's a 24.
Bagby, do you want to roll investigation? You seem like your tiny hands were going to be very busy.
My tiny hands were going to be busy, but she's also a relatively smart girl, so she's like open without checking them for traps first.
I'm just not sure that the slurs are necessary for everything you're saying.
I'm about ready to just give up on the headphones completely.
That's fine. Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna change to push to talk. Give me a minute.
I love how everybody has the same face when they're changing settings.
I have a theory about the settings that I'll share with everyone later.
About what?
About the settings, especially the audio ones.
Yeah.
Got a theory.
I love Discord. It's great, but it's not. It's a mile wide and an inch deep.
Aye.
Okay. So she would check for traps before she would open anything, like drawers or.
Okay.
But she would definitely get under that bed. She would lift up rugs to check for like loose floorboards.
So I do believe that's still investigation.
Perfect.
Okay. What was your perception roll, sir? Worry.
Oh, it was a 24.
24. Okay.
I don't know why I'm still hitting the control button on my laptop.
22.
22. Okay. Anybody else want to look around, or nobody care?
Yes, please. Perception is...
Perception if you're just looking around. Investigation if you're digging through stuff.
I'm watching the door.
So you're kind of choosing how you're doing it here.
Yeah, for me it's just going to be perception, but that's a 19.
Okay. Okay. Duncan, this doesn't seem like a Duncan thing to do, but...
No, it's not a good thing to do. I'm basically just watching everybody else doing it, wondering exactly what's happening.
Kind of excited about the eggs.
Part of me wishes that, hope she gets pickled eggs, but another part of me hopes they're not.
Fantastic. Okay. Crucible. Looking around the room, you see that the other two beds have fairly simple. There's not a lot going on with them, right? They've got trunks slid underneath the beds, and they've got trunks at the foot of the beds as well. And that's all of it. It's everything. Genny's is more elaborate. There's pictures hung. There's letters on the wall. She's put up a bookshelf with front railing so that the books can't fall out. You know what I mean? There's like locked front. She's created a room inside of this. This space is her space. The other ones are just layover. You know what I mean? Ori, you see all that, but you also see that the just looking around, just kind of kicking the tires on the room, right? You nudge one of the trunks near one of the other beds, and they appear to be pretty light. There's not a lot going on in there.
Okay, so like the foot lockers of the other beds
Yes.
don't have a lot in them.
Mm-hmm. You also notice the lack of something. If these are truly people's rooms that have been on the ship for a while, there should be diaries. There should be loose change. Nobody's supposed to be in this room, right? There should be maybe a knife under the pillow. There just isn't. It implies to you that either they haven't been doing their jobs for very long, or they take all of their stuff off the ship every time they leave.
Right. Yeah, those two things seem more likely than being robbed, because bad gas would travel fast on a ship. Yeah, I would convey that to everyone else. Just looks like, yeah, if these folks that had the other, what were the other positions, the quartermaster and coxswain.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if these folks have been quartermaster and coxswain for long, they must have taken everything with them, which is odd, unless they either weren't coming back to the ship or didn't trust someone else in this room.
Okay. And that leads me to Bagby. Your investigation of specifically where? The whole room? What are you doing?
Whole room.
Okay. Their trunks are locked, the other guys. So is Genny's. There are no traps on anything. Except for the fact that the lock around Genny, that lock on Genny's footlocker, which is just like a regular turnkey bolt lock, right? She's filed the side so that it's sharp. So if you just like grabbed it absentmindedly, you'd probably cut your hand.
Okay.
The letters on the wall are exclusively from her dad. She has one that you find under her pillow, drawn picture inside of a journal of her and what you assume is Idolin.
Okay.
Hi, Laura's cousin. It's Phil. And you find tucked in between the bed and the wall a knife with a what am I looking for here? It's one of those knives that have the steel knuckles
Oh, okay.
on the side. And it looks used.
I don't think she was kidding about murdering people. But I don't see anything like Baphomet related, so I think she might be cool.
If this involves her, I don't think she's involved. Does that make sense?
I think she's involved, but she doesn't know she's involved.
Aye.
All right. Some time later, she returns. She tries to push the door open, but
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
get out of the way. God.
Does she need help carrying anything? I mean, she hauled it all the way here. Probably not, but...
No, she's got some dude following her that's got the keg. All right, just put it down anywhere. All right, now get out.
Thank you, dude.
But you said, get the fuck out. Joe, please and thank you.
You're welcome. For what?
Get him out. Get him out of here. What are you doing?
Oh. Let's talk outside, buddy.
But
Thanks for your help, then.
she said we were throwing a party, and I was invited.
I put a hand on him, and I don't quite crush his shoulder, but I let him know that I could crush his shoulder.
Roll intimidate.
Come on, buddy. Let's go outside.
Roll intimidate.
What's that?
Roll
Okay.
intimidate.
Good thing I have a lot of charisma because I don't have intimidate. So that's 16.
He does everything you tell him to.
I give him a gold and say, "Have a good one, buddy."
Okay. What the fuck just happened to me? All right, back inside. She pulls out a. So there's a. She invites you guys back outside where there's a little cooking station, right? And she starts making a shitload of eggs. I love eggs. Do you guys like eggs?
Yeah,
Aye.
good protein.
Oh yeah.
Do we have any cheese?
No.
Shit. Oh well.
Language.
Sorry. Shoot.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, okay. I found out when I was out that apparently we're leaving tomorrow night, so yeah, Dad's gonna be extra mad.
Wow, this was a short stay over for you, huh?
You know, when you get stuff to send, you gotta go.
I suppose.
Oh, well, now I feel kind of bad. I don't want to take away your last night with your dad before you leave again.
I love my dad, but I can't stand this city, so if he would just leave, I think we'd be better, but I can't be in those walls. I can't. She points at the
What
city.
about the city bothers you?
Aye.
Have you ever just hated being somewhere? Like, every part of you tells you you need to be anywhere else. Like your skin crawls and your bones scream. I don't sleep there. I can't eat right there.
Have you told your father this?
Yeah, he says I'm being dramatic.
Have you always felt that way?
My whole fucking life. I just thought I was shitty. And then he sent me
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like that city either, but your reaction seems a little more extreme than mine.
I know,
I don't mean that as criticism. I mean that as I'm intrigued.
One second, guys. Sorry.
So rude that she would stop talking to me in this middle of this conversation. I mean, it's not. Did anybody tap that keg yet?
Looks like Bagby's very animated. She might be working on it.
It's not Bagby. It's me.
Who would have skills at doing that?
At tapping a cake?
What is that,
Joe
survival?
or
Sleight of hand?
no? It's similar.
Is it just pulling a cork out? It's
Athletics?
just a barrel with a cork
No,
in it.
you got to tap it, man. You got to get a full tap and jam that sucker in there.
I mean, I can
Performance?
punch things.
Who
I
used
think
to
you're
work at a
overestimating
bar,
what
I
a
wonder?
medieval town would have.
Yeah, who used to work in a bar?
Who used to work at the
Who?
bar?
That's crazy.
I'll tap the keg. Just don't ask me to pour your drinks for you, or I'm going to punch you all in the face.
You're pretty good at this. Did you ever do like a performance during your stuff? That'd be cool. Like a song or a dance or something?
I will punch you directly in the penis, Joe.
What is that? What was that he did? What is it
Oh,
that
don't worry about
Crucible's
that.
doing? Is this a thing?
So, goblins, we don't come up to the surface very often, and the humans, notice I said humans, all of you, not helmies. The humans
What's a helmet?
tends to get a little awkward when they see us because they don't know that we are actually a pretty smart race.
Oh God.
So we have to keep the pretense up, and we sing stupid songs and do dumb dances to make them think we're just little goblins.
To be
Tell me
fair,
about it,
I
sister.
don't know how much you can blame us when you're actively trying to trick us that you are these dumb goblins that just do happy little dances when they're caught.
Well, Joe, we never did take the time to try to get to know him, did we?
They ran and hid every time we saw them.
But did you try, though?
The first time I had the opportunity to chat with, I did. Yes, Bagby.
I've had 3 major boyfriends, and as soon as it gets to I'm half drow, man, the conversation changes dramatically. I feel you.
My skin is
I-
basically blue and I have gills in my chest, so
I'm not going to stand here and say that humans are great. I mean, frankly, there's a lot of assholes, okay? But I don't know
Yeah,
where
I
was
feel
going
like
with that.
honestly, I take more flack for my human half than my elf half. Kind of seem to get lumped into all the bad things that humans do.
Yeah, try growing up in the city. It's different. Anyway, okay, so we can cut. Anything else you want to do for the rest of the night? Because we can cut to the end.
everyone raise your glasses then. May Lady Umberly grant you always a sun to warm you, a moon to charm you, and a grace so nothing can harm you.
I like that one.
I like that one a lot.
He's writing them now. I saw him reading before he started.
Aye. this isn't easy. You try it.
I've done a couple, and they're purposefully terrible. Lady Umberly, what a fucking cunt.
I did do that one time. That's probably why she was angry with me. All right. Cut to the morning.
Um,
I'm sleeping in the coxswain's bed.
Crucible, what do you do all night?
I sit there and basically I just kind of power down
Okay.
without having power.
Okay. Next morning, everyone starts to power up. Too much drinking has happened. Roll con checks.
$16.
Same.
10. No, wait. 11.
You're so terrible at these.
So bad at those.
If you get over,
18.
if you get over, well, not you. You didn't drink,
Don't you get a ton of Constitution saves?
I do,
too?
but I roll like shite when I roll Constitution.
All right.
Well, I had a 21. It's almost not fun.
Dodging. Oh man, I just totally flashed your character sheet on the screen for like a while. God, I suck.
Not a single one of us was paying attention.
Okay, put it over here. God damn it. Yes, you do well. If you get 15 or over, you're fine. Everybody else got a hangover.
I'm pretty sure my mouth tastes like my arse.
Yeah, you may not remember that bet, but yeah, probably.
Pop of my water skin.
You know what? Since I got a 21 on like not being hungover, would I like any chance like I would remember anything significant about the time we were getting really, really drunk?
Sure. What do you want to remember?
If she elaborated at all on the way she feels when she's in the city.
Sure. We can say you asked her. She said it feels like her skin itches. She thought she
I remember you saying that.
She says she just has always felt weird, and when she's adventuring, it feels different. She feels better. She can't rest in the city. She can't concentrate.
Has she tried staying any other place any amount of time?
No, she's always just traveled.
Always traveled.
In her mind, it's she needs adventure.
All right. Yep. So, but sounds more unnatural than just a regular sense of wanderlust then, right?
Roll insight.
The one that matters. Critical failure.
Well, I'll let you feel however you want to feel about it, okay?
Yep.
You do you, Phil.
Yeah. So next morning, do you guys head back to the academy?
We'd say goodbye, I guess. Or is she gonna come with? Say goodbye.
Yeah,
to her dad?
she's got to go see
Okay.
her dad still.
Okay.
Let's head back then.
I pick up the empty keg. Do we need to return this or anything?
I don't know. I didn't get it.
Huck it into the water.
Well, whether or not there's a deposit on that, you don't want to just litter and throw things in the ocean.
Well, it's in the ocean if you want to get it.
Honestly, we could have used that as part of the way to repair Duncan's boat. It looks about the same quality wood.
Well, it's in the ocean if you want to get it.
What? They're tempered.
Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
I dive back in the water then and I get it.
All right.
And when he's down there, I say to everyone, he knows he can shape water, right? He could have just pulled it out without jumping in.
I get why Idalin's into him. She likes the dumb, pretty ones. She always has. All right. So you get that back out. You put it on Duncan's boat. You head to the academy.
I
Yep.
do all those things.
Okay.
I hope that barrel becomes very important for some reason.
It's on the destiny now.
Yeah.
Its destiny is intertwined.
You never know what you're gonna need a barrel for.
All right. So, you find Adris in the in your room in the library.
Oh,
He's
we're gonna catch
sleeping.
a scolding.
He's sleeping with some books on him. Dad. Hey. You.
Is that addressed to us or to her?
Oh, you're in trouble. Oh, you're in trouble.
Laura, I first of all bless you that sneeze picked up on Phil's mic.
On Phil's mic, yeah.
Well,
I have powerful sneezes.
also all the dogs in the neighborhood are pissed off, so that's it.
I slowly place a bagel in front of him.
You cannot buy my love. Okay? The salmon is very good today.
I place a mug of coffee in front of him.
I swear. Oh, 2 shots of espresso. Oh. Oh.
I go hug him.
Bagby hug.
The leg hug. Did you guys have fun at least?
Hey,
All right.
I'd say we're friends now. For sure this time.
Genny looks at you guys. I'm gonna spend the day with Dad if you guys want to get the fuck out of here.
Aye.
Hmm?
Understand.
Will you leave us a way to get in touch with you?
Sure. I mean, we're shipping out late tonight. Honestly, if you want to ride, you can come with. We, lost a couple in port, I was informed.
What are you heading?
She looks at Adris, who is fully engrossed in his coffee and, Locke. Back to port. Aura.
Ah.
Don't tell Dad. He's showing his map.
I understand.
I also understand. Folks, do we have any real reason to go there?
We'll let you take your day with your dad. Leave your mailing address. We'll all go hang out in the city and not talk about reasons why we should or should not go with.
Bagby, you're a terrible liar and I love you.
I know. It's part of my charm. I like to lean into it so that maybe people think I'm just being dumb. And maybe I could be lying, but you see through me, you know.
You know Idolin loves you too, right?
Really?
Yeah, she calls you her girlfriend.
I like that. That's really cute.
She hates Crucible.
I think that's well deserved.
I don't believe I've ever really given her a reason to like me.
Oh, I know you
true.
haven't.
That's very true.
All right, you guys leave. What are you doing? Where are you going? What's going on? There's something you should check in on.
So we don't like her and he likes everyone.
I guess we're gonna go for a walk and discuss if we
Hold
want to.
hands, five long.
So
Bagby's
swinging between two people.
Is there a yellow brick road to follow?
hey, Crucible,
Aye.
If not, I might have something for that.
when you talk to that man, and he talked about sending people down there, to under the city. What did he say? When was he gonna go?
Yesterday.
Duncan, I was with you. I think you'd be needing to talk to Joe and
Oh, is it
Ori.
Joe went? Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
right, because you came along with me. I
he said
Right.
apologize.
You and I
were-
journeyed here to meet with Genny.
Indeed.
He-
So, Joseph, Ori, what did he say?
Did he give us a time?
It
Were
was
we-
He said it was going to take him
yesterday.
a day.
Were we expected to go with him?
You're expected to show him where, weren't you?
He said a day. Like, we should go there. Like now. I don't know where to meet them. Maybe they'll be at the academy entrance. We're in the academy, right? So
Yeah.
that's the best idea I have. If anyone has a better one,
Did we specify with them if they were going to meet us there or if we were supposed to meet up with them at the precinct?
I don't know if we. I don't know. I don't think we discussed, honestly. I was too interested in the part of the adventure that I wasn't actually at.
It's a shit of it.
Maybe a whole keg wasn't a great idea.
Yeah, I think I must have knocked the memory out.
Crucible even tried a couple pints. It just all fell on the floor, but he tried it.
When's the last time you saw what was being seen through that magic eye of yours?
Oh,
It was on our way back from the precinct. I kind of held my hand on his shoulder and closed my eyes and looked.
why don't you do that now?
Okay.
I don't know if he's doing anything or if he's just falling asleep. If I'm being honest.
I can't tell if his camera's frozen or if it's just Phil not moving. I think his camera's frozen.
Laura, can you throw something at him, please?
Camera did freeze again.
Did it really? Oh my god, that's amazing. Looks like he's just holding perfectly still.
Here, let's test something. Laura, find something heavy, throw it at its head. We'll figure this out.
I will not.
Sneak up behind him then?
Punch him in the back, in the base of the spine.
Correct. No one can hear you.
Well,
On your laptop or are you on your phone still?
well.
He was never on his phone.
No, he was on his phone. And then
God, it's because my phone is like a million
Okay.
degrees.
It's
Melting.
his phone is overheating from using Discord. Try my second computer or just come hang out over here.
Hey, Phil, just pull up a chair next to your
Pull up a
cousin.
chair.
Do you have an ice pack in your fridge?
Do you have a piece of technology that was built in the past 10 years?
I mean, you could just put the phone on an ice pack.
Just pull up a chair, Philip. We'll
Aye.
both hang out on the same one.
Excuse me, Hugo.
I didn't realize he needed a mine cart.
Okay, so like I was saying, I'm focusing.
It's
Okay.
great because you're.
I hate that there's two of them now. I really hate that there's fucking two of them now. I'm gonna kick one of them.
I think it's fucking great. So yeah,
Can't you boot the one? Whoever.
I don't know. Remove from group, but I have to add him again later.
it's gone.
There's not removed from group. Just kick
No,
him
that's
out
all I could do. That was what my choice was.
of it. All right.
I have to add him again.
What do I see?
KUI. The Did you roll concentration? Bring your dice! Why don't you have your
Oh, God.
Technology.
I need my laptop for my goddamn character sheet, too. Okay.
But hey, you brought that over.
Hey, you did a thing.
Natural 20.
Okay, we'll give it to him. The
So, a lot.
Can confirm. Natural 20.
Looking right now, you don't see anything.
Nothing about the hallway, nothing about the stairwell has changed. It doesn't look more trafficked or anything like that.
Well, first off, it's dark, but it does look more trafficked.
Okay. There's no one there.
Is Adris still with us? No, we
No.
left. Never mind.
He and Genny
Yeah, we
left.
left. Yep.
They were hanging out.
There's no one there, but it looks like others have been either up or down those stairs.
Okay, I'm pretty worried. I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, I think we all should.
I don't know what you guys. You got other plans, or if you want to follow, but that's where I'm gonna head.
Do we want to check to see if Steven's already sent people down there?
That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go see if it looks like people were walking or if minotaurs were walking.
Yeah, I suppose we'd have to take a closer look for that.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking without having to endanger ourselves, we can run down and just see if Steven's at his office has already left.
In the other district?
Yeah, because he was the one putting together the quote-unquote posse, I guess.
Should we stand guard at the bookcase and send the fastest among us to go check to see if they want to do that?
If you want to do that, that's okay. I'm concerned that it looks like people are moving through, so I'm going to go there.
You're more concerned that people are coming up.
Yeah.
I can run really fast.
Yeah, if you go quick.
So, I'm sorry, what's happening? I didn't track.
The rest of us are standing guard at the bookcase.
Okay.
Well, once we get there, I want to look to see if it looks like people have gone in.
Or investigate inside, just inside.
Well, no, we can look in the hall to see if it's signs of minotaurs have been walking through, or signs of people.
I think that's what Phil was saying too. And Bagby, you were running to Steven's office, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll athletics, Bagby, and then roll
Survival?
I guess. Yeah, because you're kind of doing tracking. I'd give you survival if you want.
13.
Or investigation, whichever you would prefer.
13.
10.
You're having a hard time weaving through the traffic of the city, Bagby. Joe, you can't really tell. Looks like you can tell that there's a lot of dust kicked up, but you can't tell. Why?
Is the bookcase open, or is it shut?
No, it was shut.
I'm gonna open it and just listen and see if I can hear anything just down the hall.
Perception.
I'm great at that.
I could
11.
also peek in since he's opening it.
Sure. Anybody can.
I got an 11,
That's
so I
fine.
hope you do well, Phil.
If Crucible or Duncan would like to help, that's also fine.
17.
Uh, 19 on investigation.
19.
Yep.
17. The 19 on investigation, you can clearly see that there are boot marks walking down the stairs. Assortment. 17 perception. You can hear, you don't hear a lot, but you hear something down the hall. Low. Quiet.
We should go. You guys okay with that?
Yeah, it seems like we should. I wish we wouldn't have sent Bagby off. That was my bad.
Perhaps she'll encounter something that makes her turn around.
All right,
I mean, exactly what is the immediacy of us having to go down there?
Right?
What?
Right, I'm trying to understand the immediacy.
You guys talk this out. I gotta
Because the guards are already going down there.
Right. So
We're supposed to be helping them.
Were we?
I guess you're right. This was just supposed to be a scouting expedition.
I mean, we're here in case something happens. But I don't know if we're supposed to go down there after them.
Should we go down a little bit so we can hear better?
We could, but we need to be careful. If we spook them from behind, there could
Right.
be negative.
Or I mean, it could be anything else. I mean, if it's boots, we don't know if it's the captain's boots or the humans that were with these minotaurs.
All right. I guess we can
That's
just
true. They could move along among the populace up top, virtually indistinguishable from everyone else.
This is why somebody needs augury.
Why someone needs what?
Never mind.
Augury. It's a spell.
Well, yeah, I suppose we could move a little further down, and I guess while we're at it, I could move the eye.
Well, if that's what you feel needs to happen, I'm just thinking that of us, Joe and I probably are the least likely that should do that.
Oh,
right.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, if we're going to be sneaking, the people that would be sneaking would be Bagby and maybe someone that can turn themselves into a small animal.
I could go it alone and report back. How big is this?
He's not there to answer questions.
Oh, he's peeing. Got it. Well, maybe I don't move the eye. Maybe I just turn into a kitty cat.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, I mean, kitty cat's probably more low profile than a panther.
I mean, a cat could find its way down into the sewer. A panther might be suspect.
I didn't wash my hands before I went pee, and I still had jalapeno on them.
But I was trying to think of something that was sneaky that could still carry the Oculus or whatever.
I am made of
Can't
spare
you be a
parts.
monkey? Phil?
How large, Michael? How large is the is the Sylvan engraved Oculus thingy?
Size of a softball, we'll say.
Size of a softball.
It was, in fact, a mistake, Bart. I have thoroughly locked my hands now.
Fork it. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that, but I'm going to go it alone as a ubiquitous kitty cat and kind of see what's going on downstairs.
Okay. How long has passed while you guys argued this?
I don't know. How long did it take you to pee?
Like 5 minutes,
2
maybe.
minutes, something like that.
2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't quite be there yet, Bagby. Okay, so you're heading down. Roll stealth, I guess?
Mm-hmm. That is 16.
16. Okay, you're very quiet. Heading down the stairs. Get to the bottom of the stairs. Roll perception.
24.
24. Okay. Bagby,
Yes.
you arrive outside of the District 7 jail, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I walk in and look for Mr. Stevens.
You don't see him anywhere.
Do I see anybody?
Yeah. One of
Hello?
your rookies you previously physically abused.
Oi, recruit! Where's Stevens?
Oi! Oh, Bagby!
Within slapping range.
His face is higher. The he left yesterday. I don't know.
Left yesterday?
On his secret mission.
Well, see you later. I go running.
Ori.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom of the stairs. Down maybe 15 feet.
No.
You find somebody barely breathing, leaning against the wall. Holding in their own insides in their stomach.
That's rarely a good sign.
Do I recognize this individual that is all Saving Private Ryan style?
Yes. You recognize it as Captain Stevens.
Damn it.
Is there anyone else around?
No, there isn't.
Before saying anything, asking any questions at all, I would pop out of kitty cat form and I would use all of my Balm of the Summer Court healing on him.
Okay.
Which I will let you know what that roll is once I get my big box of D6.
He's got a big box.
Like a D6.
It was okay. A couple of ones in there. So that is 15. 15 points of healing, 5 temporary hit points.
Okay. Roll. Is medicine still a skill?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please roll medicine.
25.
Fantastic. Okay, so some of his stuff wasn't inside his body no more. So you help him as you're healing him put it back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that wouldn't heal proper. You know what I mean?
Right. Oddly enough, Ori would not be super grossed out by this.
'Cause I mean, I'm sure he's hung out with his dad while drinking or high before. So yeah, the dude loves Reno. The guy you're healing him up.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks up at you. Oh man. Oh, I'm so glad it's you.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't talk too much. We'll get you out of here.
We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta go.
Okay. Once I've got him patched up enough, I'm gonna help him up the stairs.
Okay, roll athletics. Very good at Stevens. Trucks. It's supposed to snow tonight. Did you guys hear that shit?
Yeah, I saw.
Night? I thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah, we have the chance of 6 to 8 inches.
Oh, for
Fuck.
Luckily, none of us have to go out in it, I guess, but...
I actually don't, for once. I don't work tomorrow.
Oh, nice, Morgan! Yay! Hey, Morgan,
Yeah.
turn YouTube off during the day. That might help you sleep.
Hugo. That's a joke.
I intentionally stayed up.
That's right. I Microsoft stalked you.
Well, whatever.
all right. So I don't know if you cut off or you were kind of deciding there. What did you want me to roll?
I wanted you to roll athletics.
Okay. 8.
8. That is terrible. But he rolled an 18, modified 21. So
I mean, we got his insides back in. I healed him for a lot.
You're helping, in a way, up the stairs.
In some manner.
Getting towards the top of the stairs. You guys see him coming up the stairs, obviously. You can see Stevens.
As soon as I see who it is, I would put my spear away and run to help.
Okay. He's not... he doesn't have a giant gaping wound in his stomach anymore, but you can still see all of his clothes cut up and leftover dried blood or still wet blood all over him. You know what I mean?
Okay. I asked him, like, is there anyone else alive?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I didn't see anyone, Joe.
Okay. Captain, you would know best. Where do we need to take you? Should we go right to the city captain?
Yeah. We gotta go to Warwick.
All right. I know this is kind of embarrassing, but will you let me carry you?
Motherfucker, at this point, I would let you wear me like a puppet.
Okay. Well, that probably won't be necessary. So I'd probably just have him like piggyback. That would probably be the most comfortable way. Fireman's carry would probably get quite uncomfortable after a while.
Can I roll perception to see if there was a jealous glare from Ori?
Yes, please do.
19.
Was there a jealous glare from Ori?
There was not.
Damn
Okay.
it. I'm gonna say there was.
GM Fiat.
Sketties says wear them like pants. The
Bring me your toy.
I don't have one near me, Laura. The
I'm sorry, I am dealing with a dog who wants all the attention in the world.
like he doesn't get it all day. The Hugo is jealous boy.
Yeah.
So, Joe,
So-
if you're taking Stevens to go see Warwick,
Warwick.
is that what the city guard guy was? The city.
We never got his name, but I would assume.
I would assume that's who it is. Since you and
Name.
Ori were the only ones who've been there, do we need Ori to stay back, wait for Bagby, and then
Why don't we
catch
have
up with
somebody
us?
just wait near the entrance?
I
I
feel
don't
like-
feel it's super safe having someone wait here.
I feel like at least a couple of us need to wait here just in case something happens. I'll wait here. I'll watch
Oh.
for everything.
I will wait with my friend Duncan.
Okay, we'll leave the eye so that we can see you guys, and
Okay.
I'm gonna need Ori to tell me where to go because my direction's not super.
Okay, I'll go with you guys. So yeah, I'll.
Based on your entirely on your I know your survival stat as proficiency, so I'll let you know how to get to the.
Okay.
I mean, you've actually gone there a few times now, so I'm not going to make you roll for it.
I've got a
The
18
castle district.
to carry him. 18 athletics, I mean.
Okay. Yeah, you can't move full speed because he's a big dude in armor, but
Right.
But yeah, you're able to carry him and get
How far do we have to go?
pretty far.
I'm gonna actually cast.
Next district, right?
No, you got to go through the market district. There's not a clean way.
Are we within a mile of the stables?
No, actually, you got to go through the council district because you're in District 5. You're in the academy district, so you have to go through part of the council district. Is all. It's probably half a mile if you're talking about city streets. Maybe less. Probably less.
It's probably not worth summoning my horse to me. So we can just keep going.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just go.
Okay. Bagby.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Roll perception.
That's capped.
Thank you. Oh, that's good. I believe that is a 23.
You can see Joe and Ori walking, carrying Stevens. You catch up to them easily.
Oh, hey, Bagby. It didn't go great.
Yep.
Yeah. Stevens is the only survivor, it looks like. So we're getting
Bagby,
into
at your perspective, there's still wet blood dripping off of his boots.
Yeah, he's not great, but Ori patched him up.
Can you patch him up more? He's still bleeding.
He's not.
Oh, sure. I'm just gonna cast Lawrence and have him follow along.
Actually, Ori, you know he's not bleeding still. He's just soaked.
Oh, okay. No, okay. He's just that's just the blood that was already there. Go back to the academy and meet up at the bookcase with Crucible and Duncan.
And she's gone.
Okay, back at the academy. Do you guys have the bookshelf open? Duncan and Crucible?
I think it's probably wise to keep it closed at this time.
Aye.
Okay. Roll perception then. I'm assuming you're listening for things.
11.
15.
11 and 15. Okay, you don't hear anything?
It's not the time.
Just excited.
Oh.
She can't help it. Bagby, you show up.
So things didn't go well.
Aye. Didn't go well at all.
What are we doing?
We're waiting to see if anything gonna come up that there. We just don't know. Bagby, do you hear anything?
Put my ear to the bookcase.
Yeah, roll perception.
Natural 20.
You don't hear anything. Not a single thing.
I
Nothing.
hear nothing. And that alone concerns me.
You arrive at the castle district.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to get in just fine. None of you showed your ass to a senator.
Yet.
Yet. Political discourse. You're not, you don't go to the same, because you were both there last time, so you don't go to the same building. You go to a different building. This is a door in the back of the castle itself that you go to. You're led up a spiral staircase down a hallway. The old man you met before meets you in the hall. What happened? What happened?
We were waiting to get the story from the captain until we met up with you.
Bring him into my room. Place him down.
Okay, I do so gently.
The old man yells at a local guard. Send for a surgeon immediately.
He's in better shape than he looks. Ori there patched him up.
Aye, thank you, lad. He pats Ori on the shoulder.
Well, just doing what I had to.
Stevens, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. What'd you see, lad? What happened? We lost contact. We thought you were on a far expedition. We didn't see what hit us. People just started disappearing. There wasn't any fucking orcs, man. There was nothing. We couldn't see. We couldn't yell. We couldn't talk. It was just silence. And blood. Rest, boy. Rest. You two, come here.
Some kind of magic.
He drags you off to the side. What does that mean to you?
Sounds like powerful magic. Sounds like bad magic. Sounds like silence. Sounds like darkness.
Sounds like demons.
That's not what you said was down there.
We told you what we saw.
It was a military camp before.
If they
They
have,
must have someone or something with them.
We didn't think they saw us, but if they were tipped off somehow, we could have sent your boys into a trap.
if they have mages, we're dealing with something different. All right. This is between us for now. Where are you staying?
Academy District.
I'm going to be sending some guards back with you. You're to keep them with you at all times, you understand?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to gather the council tomorrow. First thing, you will report. And I want a full report. In front of everybody. If these things are beneath our streets, we need to know.
Agreed.
You boys did well to bring him back. I want you to know that.
Can I make a suggestion?
Speak freely, son.
I don't have any hard evidence of this, bear in mind. But I would not give particulars of any operation to the council. I can't say for sure that one of them would work against us, but we've had indications that there are powerful people in the city working with these people.
They've penetrated the walls.
There were humans down in that camp. Could be living among any of you here.
You were part of that original group, yes? The cultists
Yeah.
that you dealt with.
There
I read
should
the
be one in the
reports.
prison still.
What's his name?
Yo.
Yeah. No, not yeah. It wasn't yeah. It was
Yo.
Yol.
Thank you. Strange voice I heard somewhere.
I will look for a Yol. I will not
I hope he's
rest.
still alive.
By the gods.
He didn't give us much info, but he worked for somebody with a lot of influence and money in the city.
We're on the hunt, boys. This is between us, yes?
Take care of Captain Stevens.
Not a hair on his head will be touched. Go with the wind, do not stay in the streets.
Yeah, I do an insight check.
Please.
The cult has been pervasive. If I'm seeing any tells that he already knew about what was going on. That would be a 23.
Damn, your insight's good.
He seems to be on the up and up, except for when he says I'll have to read a report when you bring up Yol. He clearly already knows about Yol.
Okay.
So I guess we'd go meet up with the guards then, unless Or you're gonna say
you walk
something
out the
about that,
room.
I don't know.
He barks orders at a guy.
I would have nothing to say in response.
They need armed, 24-hour armed protection. No exceptions. That is relayed from the person you talked to a person outside. And 4 armed guards follow you back to the academy.
Can I look at them to see how confident they appear?
Sure.
I don't know what stat that would be.
I think they're still yeah. That sounds insightful.
Insight is like this version of human perception, so yeah.
Okay, that's a +1. 6.
They seem stern and acting militaristically.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't figure I'd get much from that. All right.
I would I wouldn't be looking over them for their confidence. I would be looking over them for any odd symbols they may be or regalia they may be wearing outside of traditional guard garb.
So that'd be perception.
Okay. 22.
They seem to be wearing a Dini Garni and armor and colors.
Okay.
Back to you at the bookshelf.
I don't like that it's so quiet.
It's like there's nothing. There's nothing even there.
There's
Think we should open it?
no.
All of you roll perception.
Cotton.
26.
6.
21.
Bagby, you put your entire head in the bookshelf in a way to try to hear.
There's an empty space in between
Yeah.
2 books, and I just stick my head in it.
Try to get
I
some
swear
sort
to
of
God, she's
reverberation.
smarter than that, though. Like,
You just wedged your head between War and Peace and Great Expectations.
No, but you believe you can hear the reverberation through the wood and stuff like that. You believe.
I'm creating an echo chamber.
Duncan and Crucible, you hear drunken giggles from somewhere near you. As you hear clearly Adris go, okay, this one's about a minotaur that falls in love with an orc. Dad, I don't need this! Dad, okay, give me that one.
Coming from behind the bookshelf, or we just hear it?
In the library beyond the bookshelf, in that
Thank
direction.
you. All right.
Sounds like they're having a fine time.
All right. We're still not hearing anything behind the bookshelf.
Eh,
I mean, like, it's complete silence. We're not even hearing
no,
anything.
you don't even hear dust fall from the ceiling. You know what I mean?
Right.
Did you take the orb with you? Or did you leave it in the
I
bookshelf?
left it where it was.
Hey. Alright, Dad, I gotta get going. I'm gonna get on this ship. Hey, if you see the right, tell them that they're awesome, okay? Yeah, I'll tell them, kiddo. You have a good time on your boat, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. You hear Genny start to walk away.
She's leaving.
And you hear Adris. Okay, bye-bye. This is Adris. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. All right, back to work.
I roll insight on that.
Please do.
23. I did well.
That homeboy's not drunk.
That's awkward. I don't think Aeris is actually drunk.
Crazy what the title of the name, the stream is tonight. Have an excellent night, everybody. I'll see you next week. Tomorrow is Cyberpunk. Sunday is A Distant Star. And we were supposed to do Tuesday, but we didn't do Tuesday because I had tummy issues. It's my fault.
Before we go, I want to try something.
Yes.
Do you hear that?
Hear something playing, yeah.
Why are there
so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? It's not working out.
No,
I'm sorry. I took us in the wrong key there.
And this is why my wife can't teach choir online.
You're right. It doesn't work.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh,
Love
I
you.
missed the song.
Good night.
Good night.